Well, we are a decade into the Performing Media Festival, and I have with me Ryan. Ryan, you are the host for the event, and is it the 10th year you guys have been doing this?
Yeah, it's our 10th year. We're very excited for Performing Media Festival number 10.
That is amazing. Now, this is my first time really diving into what the festival entails. So I'm really excited to hear from you and to share with our community what all they can expect out of it. Now, it's happening next weekend, correct?
That's right. We have events running Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There's roughly two events a day. So we have opening concerts at 7 p.m. on Thursday, and then we have a noon on Friday, and a 7 on Friday, and a noon on Saturday, and a 7 on Saturday.
And there's a wide variety of events that encompass within this. And I really love that you have such a widespread anything from performances, and you also have some artist talks, things like
Mhm.
that. So I want to kind of dive into that, but let's draw things back first. How
Okay.
did you get here to begin with 10 years ago?
Wow. So, yeah, I came to South Bend to work and teach at IU South Bend, and I'm a composer at heart. And I found my way working in multimedia spaces. And I was creating works that use visuals to kind of give motion to electronic sound to accompany and work with live performers. And when I got to IU South Bend, I met a colleague, Eric Souther, who was a video artist at heart and was found himself working with music to create the same kind of end result. So the two of us got together, we talked about the works that we were interested in, and we started working with students because we're both instructors. And what we realized as we started to work with students and create pieces with them is that we needed a place to showcase what we were doing with the students, and then also to bring in some practitioners to South Bend that are doing this stuff nationally so that the students and the community can start to experience some of this kind of experimental and new art form that we were working with in the performing media world.
And I'm not really familiar with what that means. When I think of performing arts, you often think of what's on stage or what are you
Right.
hearing at a concert. So talk to us a little bit about what the difference and what people can expect in this regard.
Yeah, so we take a really broad view of what it means to perform with different types of media, but we really focus mostly on works that involve both audio and visual as a
Mhm.
kind of holistic art form. So you can kind of make a juxtaposition against like the good old-fashioned music video where you've got a song
Right.
that everyone listens to on the radio, and then here's the music video for it. And most of the artists working with the kind of art form that we're doing at Performing Media Festival, they're starting to think not first, I'll make a song and then make a video, but they think first about the video outcome and
Mm.
craft both the song and the visuals to work towards that unified art form. So some are doing this to perform things live, just like you mentioned. We have concerts that happen at IU South Bend. We have performances at Lang Lab. But then we also have artists who are creating works that are exhibited in galleries. So we have a little installation at the South Bend Museum of Art.
Oh,
And then we
wow.
also have
Okay.
artists that are doing things to just be screened like in a movie theater. So we have screenings of video works at the Browning Cinema at the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center. And we're also doing a screening at the St. Joseph County Public Library. So pretty diverse group of venues, but
Yeah.
the idea is all the same, that there's people creating performance works with the end goal that it's a unified kind of multimedia experience and trying to create some new art with that end goal in mind.
I love that so much. And since you've been doing this for a number, I have to ask, how have you seen this expand, and how wide are the people that are coming to this? Because this is a draw for the
Yeah,
community.
yeah, for sure. So we, as I said at the beginning, we're here at IU South Bend working with students, and that was our first year, was mainly
Yes.
working with students and a few colleagues that both Eric, the co-founder, and I knew and brought into town. And then we kind of just slowly started to grow from there. So each year kind of adding a little bit. And I think one of our biggest growth moments was when we started to have installations at the South Bend Museum of Art, which is
Mm,
obviously a kind of an iconic place in the middle of downtown
right.
where the community can come and experience art and know to go there for new things. And that gave us a bit of a blueprint to reach out to other community partners. So after that, we started to work with the DeBartolo Performing Arts Center to screen with the Browning Cinema. And pretty early on, we also started having our concerts at Lang Lab, which is another arts venue in town, known for kind of audience members going to experience something new, maybe a little bit outside the box.
Right.
And we're trying to have the festival go to these places that are known for showcasing new art, showcasing art from both the community, but also nationally. And it's just been really exciting to see how these institutions have come together in this kind of networked fashion and then also showcase our city to the artists that come to town. It's really great to hear them after they've been talk about, oh wow, South Bend is so great. You know, you've got this great art museum, these great venues. So it's really fantastic to have both the community and the artists who come to present works kind of see themselves together in these festival experiences.
Absolutely. And I know our viewers always hear me say, but the performing arts are just so incredible here in the
Yes.
Michiana community. So I love that you are giving them the opportunity to expand on this. Let's talk about a couple of the different things that are going to be happening. It's a
Sure.
3-day event.
That's right.
So we have some stuff coming on. Is it start on Thursday or Friday?
Starts on Thursday at
Okay, good to
7 p.m. and we kick off as we have, I think, from the beginning at IU South Bend. So we'll be at the Joshi Performance Hall at IU South Bend at 7 p.m. on Thursday. And that concert's really for works in the concert hall. And if you haven't been to IU South Bend's Joshi Performing Arts Center or Performing Performance Hall, one of the most amazing things about it is it has a surround sound audio system. And so we're going to
Ooh.
have works that will be featuring composers who wrote specifically to have sounds coming from all around and a really beautiful screen and a lot of live performers for that opening concert to get
Oh,
things
very
started.
cool. Very cool. And I know then you guys, is there a calendar posted online so everyone can follow along with where they want to be and where they need to go?
Yes, yeah, it's tricky when you've got so many different venues. So we just have a really long website name called performingmediafestival.com. So it's the whole title there. It's a lot to type in, but it is just the name. So www.performingmediafestival.com will have the venues listed, but then also a schedule, the quick schedule overview at the top, and then kind of a list of what to expect at each place.
Okay. And now do people need to get tickets for each event or how does that work?
So the events are all free. Some
What?
event
That's
places,
awesome.
yeah, I know, it's great, right? And some places do ask for you to get a ticket, but you can get a free ticket. So, for
Okay.
example, Browning Cinema, they do have tickets, but that's something you can get at their box office. Other venues, it's simply, walk in, but the events are free to attend. So we really hope the public comes out and with an open mind to experience this new art form and kind of see some of the things that living artists are doing and creating in this new space.
I love it. And aside from artists, who else would be a great person to come and catch something like this? Is it family friendly for the most part?
Mhm. Yeah, it kind of depends on the venue. I would say that the South Bend Museum of Art is a great family-friendly space. I mean, you can always walk in there and see all sorts of things. If you didn't know, right now they're doing their Scholastics experience, so you're already showcasing high school artists from around the region. And the concerts at IU South Bend are also open to the public in a great space, very accessible. So those are probably the
Right.
high ones if you're going to kind of come with family or just looking for like a really nice venue. Lang Lab is just a late evening, so it goes from like 7 till about 10 or 11. So it's kind of a later night.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends on the space, and some of the art can be a bit bright, so in dark
Good to
spaces. So if
know.
you're sensitive to like really flashy lights or loud sounds, then you might just want to kind of experience the exhibit at the South Bend Museum of Art, where you
Okay.
can walk in and see it. If you need to step out, you can. And so I think there's a way to kind of test the waters to see what you like and then experience more as you want. Mhm.
I love that. We love experiencing things here in Michigan. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ryan. Good luck on your festival and
Thank you.
celebrating 10 years. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Courtney. It was great talking with you.
You too.